It's Saturday night. You know what that means. It's time for AEW Dynamite. Saturday night. So, ladies and gentlemen, our main event is going to be Jungle Boy versus Omega for the title. Looking forward to that. Do I think Jungle Boy is going to win? Absolutely not. But it's going to be a good match. So, yeah, let's get into it, guys. With our, first match. So just before the show starts, we have Sammy Guevara talking to one of the interviewers, and Sean Spears attacks him in the shoulder. So that means that the match on Wednesday could be jeopardized. MJF versus Sammy Guevara in the main event of Dynamite. Looking forward to that one next week if it does go ahead. Then we had Hangman Adam Page versus Powerhouse Will Hobbs. This was a good matchup. I feel like they had the tag team match. I believe it was 2 weeks ago. But this was bloody entertaining, bloody good, and it was a fun match. Hangman Adam Page told the story of using the shoulder. Powerhouse Will Hobbs basically just attacking it, which is very entertaining. And then the Deadeye gets the win for Page. Ricky Starks and Team Taz come out to basically try and win the match for his team, but end of the day, it didn't work. But again, this was a good back and forward match. Now we've got Jungle Boys talking about the main event coming up tonight. If you saw this on YouTube, you'll see this on YouTube, to be honest, guys. But it's entertaining, you know, it's a good thing. So, ladies and gentlemen, we'll get to our next matchup. So we just had the Young Bucks and Brandon Cutler talking about the AEW Tag Team Championships, how they are the longest reigning Tag Team Champions and how they've taken out everybody. Yay, what they do. Talking about how the smart marks don't like them. I'll be honest with you, I do like them. I just do not like the character that they are portraying because I don't watch BTE. That's why. But yeah, it was, you know, very good promo. Don't get me wrong, they are always good at promos, so I had no problems with it really. Then we had Conan versus Tully Blanchard in a promo off, and I did not think I would need this, but I want more of it, ladies and gentlemen. They basically just get into it, Conan threatens to burn out Santana and Ortiz, Pride and Powerful, and then Tully Blanchard basically just pulls the old switcheroo, FTR come out and spike pile drive Conan into the mat, which is something, again, I mean, if we're going to see a concrete jungle match in AEW, then yes, fucking please, want to see that match. To be honest, I want to see Conan in the ring because I think it can still go, to be honest with you. And we've got Dante Martin versus Matt Sydal currently right now happening. Ooh, bit of a slip from Dante Martin, but still managed to pull off the dropkick. Then we had Ricky Guerrero and Andrade El Idolo about to make an announcement, and then Matt Sydal just went, bitch, please, I have a match right now, fuck off, and just walked to the ring, and now we've got the match. So, yeah, also, I do want to mention, Adam Page slipped in the first match. I don't think he was supposed to do that. He was supposed to pull Powerhouse Hobbs into the ring apron, ring post, but unfortunately he just slipped by mistake. It's one of those things. But getting back to this, so far this has been a pretty fast-paced matchup between these two guys. Not a lot of springboard moves, not a lot of spins and kicks, and oh god, a beautiful back spinning heel kick from Matt Sydal onto Dante Martin? I can't remember his name. But yeah, this is a rematch from, I believe, a few weeks ago on Dynamite. So yeah, these two, been very impressed by Martin at top right. I have to admit, been very impressed by him. So let's watch this match. So, Matt Sydal versus Dante Martin. Bloody hell, this was fun. This was a fun matchup between these two. I have to admit, whenever these two are in the ring together, it is bloody impressive, and I see something new from Dante Martin every time I watch him in the ring. Beautiful jumping springboard moonsault, jumping from one side of the ropes to the other rope, and then using that as a springboard move. That was beautiful. Connecting with a high jump into a rolling pin attempt. That was beautiful as well. Matt Sydal gets the win, obviously, to make it a rubber match between the two men. And to be honest, I want to see a rubber match with these two because, fuck me, maybe in a TNT title eliminator. I know we've already seen Dante Martin in a TNT title match, but I really want to see these two in an eliminator, to be honest with you. We also had Jungle Boy talking about the opportunity. Christian coming in and just being like, I should be a bit pissed off because there's a lot of people saying that you don't deserve this, especially Kenny. And to be honest, you shocked everyone at the Casino Battle Royal. Shock them again when you win the title. Do I think he's going to win? Unfortunately, no. I don't think he's going to win. But they are making a small believer out of me that it's going to be a very entertaining matchup. So, ladies and gentlemen, we'll see what our next segment and match is. So, we just had Jade Cargill talking about how she's got a new t-shirt out and 10% off. I wasn't really listening to it, no offense. Then MJF, Warlow, and Sean Spears was talking about the attack on Sammy Guevara, then the attack on Jericho from last week, and then the hobo attack on Dean Malenko from last week, and how he stopped Parkinson's disease, and they're basically just building him up to be this bastard heel. Then a wild Jericho appears with Jake Hager, and they start battering the ever-loving piss into them, which is brilliant. And then, obviously, with the man advantage from the Pinnacle, they're about to shatter Jericho's arm. All of a sudden, Sammy Guevara comes out. Big pop for Sammy. Holy shit, the pop was big for him. And basically, they just... I don't know if he actually hit Warlow in the head, but it was very close to a headshot. Headshot with a steel chair, and then Sammy just smashes Sean Spears in the head, in the shoulder, not the head, I do apologise, before trying to get MJF and just runs away. And I'm actually looking forward to MJF versus Sammy Guevara next week. Like, that match, I actually am looking forward to it, and it's going to main event Dynamite, so fuck yes. To be honest, Sammy's fucking great. Promos, you know, he's improved a lot since he's debuted on Dynamite. Also, speaking of which, I've got you guys for the Twitter poll. You guys do not want me to review Dynamite from the very beginning, so I won't do that. But I may check out the actual, the first ever Dynamite as a throwback in the Classic Wrestling series. I might do that, to be fair. Or if Dynamite isn't on one week, I will check out the beginning of Dynamite, you know, the first Dynamite show. I might do that, to be fair, guys. So, yep, also, the poll, the Twitter page is in the description below. Please check it out. I have the episode ready for episode 95. All I need you guys to do is vote which one you want to do. So, poll and Twitter will be in the link below. So, let's see what our next matchup and segment is. So, we've just got All Ego, Ethan Page, and Bear Bronson currently happening in the ring right now. I will admit, I was not a massive fan of Ethan Page. In fact, to be fair, I didn't actually know who Ethan Page was. But, to be honest, I was surprised at Double or Nothing, especially in the tag team match. I was surprised with the handicap match. He's a very good wrestler. I have to admit that. He's very, very fun and entertaining. I know he could do comedy. I know there was the issue with the whole situation on why he left Impact Wrestling with the whole karate gimmick or the Street Fighter-esque gimmick of Ryu. I believe it is, if I recall. From that whole situation with Finn. But I didn't actually know how good of a wrestler he was until I've actually seen him in the ring at AEW, and I have to admit, I've been very impressed by him. And right now, again, taking on Bear Bronson, he does look very good. I have to admit that one so far. Very entertaining. So, we'll watch the end of the match, and then I believe it's Chris Statlander versus the Bunny, and then I believe it is our main event. So, let's get to it. Also, just before the Ethan Page Bronson match, Mero. Holy shit, Mero's. I always knew Mero was a good promo, but fuck me, this promo he had today was bloody brilliant. Thanking God for his strength and his wife's flexibility. I'm pretty sure that's a sexual reference somewhere in that line. But talking about Brian Pillman Jr., because TNT title match next week is Merrill versus Brian Pillman Jr., which I am very much looking forward to. But yeah, that's, Merrill's promos are fucking good now. Well, they were good in WWE, don't get me wrong, but I feel like they've improved a hell of a lot in AEW. I think just given the time and the ability to just be like, how do you want to talk about it? How do you want to do them? How do you want them being? What words do you want to say? I think that really does help a lot of people sometimes. So let's finish watching the Ethan Page match. Let's get to it. So we just had All Ego Ethan Page versus Bear Bronson. This was an okay matchup actually. I thought it was very entertaining. Ethan, impressed the hell out of me. Gets the low blow to hit the Ego's edge after the third attempt, but kind of plays into him just being a complete bastard. So it worked for his character. And then Ethan Page challenges Darby Allin to a coffin match. We haven't seen one of them in years, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Normally I'd be thinking, okay, this is a bit too fast, but I don't know. Maybe it's the right time to do this match. It's happening on July 7th, so it's happening at Road Rager. So, if I'm honest, yeah, I think this is a good idea. Is it going to be a proper coffin? I don't know. We'll find out. But yeah, you know what? We haven't seen one since WWE did one back in the day. Like the last one I remember is God, Undertaker versus Big Show at Survivor Series 2009. That's like the last one I can remember. No, the one at Saudi Arabia does not count as the greatest Royal Rumble. It doesn't count. Anyway, so after that we heard from the women's champion and Rebel and Nyla Rose and Vicky Guerrero about their tag team matchup next week. If they're going to let Vicky Guerrero wrestle, then fair enough, but I do believe that a certain manager from Andrade's past is going to be making her debut. That's my personal opinion, but if they're going to have Vicky wrestle, then I don't know how good that's going to be, personally. I still think what they're going to do is they're going to bring in, like I said, a certain manager from Andrade's past and have her manage Andrade, because that was a fucking brilliant manager superstar from WWE, NXT. If we get that, then fucking brilliant. If not, it's gonna suck. But, strange things have happened in this company, ladies and gentlemen. I didn't think we'd see Sting having a decent match at Double or Nothing, ladies and gentlemen. So, stranger things can happen. So, we're going to get to Bunny versus Chris Statlander, and then our main event. So, okay, let's do this. So, Chris Statlander versus the Bunny. This was entertaining. Bunny's good. I do like the Bunny. I like Ali. I have stated it before, I will state it again. I am more of a fan of Ali when she's with Rosemary. I have stated that before. But this thing with the Bunny, not a fan, but I can get behind it, to be honest with you. It's actually very entertaining. But again, it's just one of those things. I've seen Ali more with the whole Rosemary gimmick. So, I've enjoyed it. Oh, HT2, fuck yes. I love HT2. Hybrid 2, fuck yes. But yeah, this was an entertaining matchup. Nothing wrong with it. Statlander wins with the Big Bang Theory, so I'm not going to go into the whole song. THTU and the Blade are beating up Orange Cassidy, so let's just wait for the best friends to come out and beat the crap out of them, and then we're probably going to get a 6-man tag with them next week, which will be very entertaining. So, let's do it. So, no, I was wrong. The best friends did not come out to save Orange Cassidy, and the Blade just grabs a pair of brass nuts and clobbers Orange Cassidy in the jaw with THQ holding him up. I got that one wrong. Then we got QT Marshall talking about the strap match coming up with Cody at Road Rager, and talking about how he can go away then and deal with being in superhero movies. Run down for next week's Dynamite with this Wednesday's Dynamite. Thank God it's on Wednesdays. Talking about all the matches and having a promo from Brian Pillman Jr. about the TNT title match coming up. And now it's our main event. It is Jungle Boy versus Kenny Omega. Yeah, Jungle Boy's not winning this, but it's gonna be a good matchup. So let's watch it. So we just had Jungle Boy versus Kenny Omega for the AEW Championship, and I gotta admit, this was a damn entertaining matchup between the two men. Very, very good. Jungle Boy did get a few offensive maneuvers in, some bloody good moments in this match, especially with some near falls. But obviously, Kenny's going to win with the one winged angel and retain the title. But it was bloody entertaining. He's about to hit Jungle Boy with the belt. Christian Cage comes out to break it up. Then the Private Party and Matt Hardy come out, then the Young Bucks come out and they all celebrate, whatever. But you know, this was a really good matchup, very entertaining, and you know, Jungle Boy's stock was elevated a hell of a lot more for being in this matchup. So, what did I think of the show overall? Yeah, you know, as a Saturday night Dynamite, they've only done another previous one of these. It was very good, very entertaining, and well deserved of a Saturday night match. Yeah, you know, it was really good and entertaining. So, ladies and gentlemen, I will see you finally on Wednesday night for Dynamite with our main event, Sammy Guevara, MJF. Fucking looking forward to that match, guys. So, I will see you there. I will have a link in over here to the most recent episode of the Classic Wrestling series, if you've not checked that out. And over there, I will have a playlist to the AEW videos if you haven't seen most of them. So, guys, TTFN, that's all for now.